Hello, my dear friend, and welcome. I am so happy you are here with me today. My name is Anna, and this is the VUS Learning English podcast. If you are new here, a very special welcome to you. I am so glad you found us. And if you are a returning listener, thank you for coming back. It means so much to me. Today, we are going to talk about something that I know many of you feel. It is a feeling of being stuck. Have you ever been in a conversation? Maybe you are talking to a friend, or maybe you are in a meeting at work. You have an idea in your head, a really good idea. It is so clear in your mind. You feel passionate about it, you want to share it in English, and you start to speak. And then it happens. The words just stop. They don't come out right. What comes out is a little messy. The sentences are short. They feel disconnected. You look at the other person, and you can see it in their eyes. They are a little confused. You have lost them. Your great idea is lost. And in that moment, your confidence disappears. It just goes away. You feel like your English is not good enough. You feel like maybe you are not as smart as you know you are. It is one of the most frustrating feelings for an English learner. I understand. I really, really do. But I have a secret to tell you today. The problem is not your English level. It is not your vocabulary. It is not your grammar. You are smart. Your English is good. The problem is something much, much simpler. You are missing a few simple, powerful tools. I call them bridge words. Imagine your ideas are like beautiful islands, and these words are the bridges that connect them. They help your ideas flow. They make your speaking sound smooth and clear. They make you sound so professional and fluent. And today, I am going to give you these tools. This is a huge day. I am going to give you the key to unlock your speaking. By the end of this episode, you will have a special toolkit, a toolkit of bridge words, and your words will never feel jumbled or stuck again. If you enjoy our time together, please think about following or subscribing to this podcast. It is the best way to support us. And it helps us reach more amazing learners, just like you. And I always love to know where you are in the world. Are you in Nigeria? Indonesia? India? Turkey? Please tell me in the comments. It makes me so happy to see our global family grow. All right, let's begin. When you feel stuck in English, it is not because you don't know the words. Most of the time, you know the words. The problem is about connection. It is about structure. I want you to imagine something. Think of your ideas as beautiful, shiny pearls. You have so many of them. Each word, each thought is a perfect little pearl. Now imagine you have a handful of these pearls. You want to show them to someone. If you just open your hand, the pearls might fall. They are separate. They are individual. They are beautiful, but they are not connected. Your speech can feel like this. A handful of loose pearls, short sentences. I like my job. The people are nice. The work is interesting. My boss is kind. Do you see? They are all good pearls, good ideas, but they are not together. It sounds like a list, not a conversation. It doesn't flow. Now, imagine you have a string, a special, magical string. You take that string and you put each pearl on it, one by one. What do you have now? You have a beautiful necklace. It is a complete, coherent piece of jewelry. It is strong. It is connected. It tells a story. Those string words are our bridge words. They are also called connectors or linking words. They are the secret ingredient. Native speakers use them all the time. They use them without thinking. These words are the string that connects their pearls. They create a smooth, logical flow. It makes it easy for the listener to follow. And today, I will give you this magical string. I will teach you how to use it. The first step is to learn a simple plan, a mental map for your mind. You can use it in any situation, a talk with a friend, a big presentation at work. It is my simple 3-part secret. Are you ready to hear it? Here it is. Step 1, say your opinion. Just say what you think directly. Step 2, say why you think that. And here you will use a bridge word, a connector. Step 3, finish your thought. You can add a final idea or ask a question. Opinion, why, finish. That is it. So simple, right? Opinion, why, finish. Today we are going to become masters of the most important part. Step 2, the why. We will build that strong bridge between your opinion and your reasons. We will turn that simple list about your job into a fluent professional statement. Like this. I really enjoy my job, primarily because the work is so interesting. On top of that, my colleagues are incredibly supportive, which is why I feel so motivated every day. Did you hear that? Did you feel the difference? It is like music. It flows, and you can do this. I am going to show you how, right now. Let's start with the first most important bridge word, the foundation. This is how you explain why. The most fundamental way to connect your ideas is to explain the reason for something. You are answering the question, why? For your listener. And the most common, most powerful word for this is, of course, because. Because. This word is your new best friend in English. Seriously, think of because as the strongest bridge you can build. It creates a direct, clear link between something that happened and the reason for it. It is perfect for speaking and writing. For formal and informal situations, it is always a great choice. Let's see a very simple example. Instead of saying, I am tired, I didn't sleep well. Those are 2 loose pearls. Let's connect them with our new best friend. I am tired because I didn't sleep well. Instantly better. It is so simple, but it makes your English sound more structured. It shows you are thinking in connected ideas. Let's try another one. The street is wet. It rained. How can we connect them with because? The street is wet because it rained. Perfect. You are already doing it. Now let's think about a professional example at work. Your opinion is, I think we should choose this software. Why? Now you add the bridge. I think we should choose this software because it's more user-friendly. I think we should choose this software because it will require less training for the team. See how because introduces the reason so clearly? It's like a big sign that says, here is the reason. Now I want to give you another word, a fantastic alternative. Using this word will make you sound a little more thoughtful. The word is since. Since. We use since when the reason is already known or obvious. It's a little softer than because. Because is like a bright spotlight on the reason. Here is the reason. Since is more like a gentle light. It points to a fact that the listener probably already knows. Let's go back to the rain example. Imagine you and your friend are looking out the window. You can both see the rain falling. The rain is an obvious fact. So you can say, since it's raining, we should probably cancel the picnic. Since is perfect here. The reason it's raining is clear to everyone. Let's try a business example. Imagine everyone in the meeting knows the budget was approved last week. It is a known fact. So you can say, since we already have the budget approved, I think we should start the project immediately. It works beautifully. It shows you know that everyone shares this information. It connects you with your listeners. There is another word, a little more formal. You might hear this in presentations or read it in emails. The word is as. As. It works just like since. And it is often used at the beginning of a sentence. For example, as the deadline is approaching, we need to finalize the report. The approaching deadline is a fact everyone knows, so as is a great choice. It sounds very professional. So for reasons, you have 3 amazing tools already. Because is your number 1 go-to word, your best friend. Since is for when the reason is obvious to everyone. And as is a slightly more formal version of since. You are building your toolkit. This is amazing. Now, I want to show you 2 more. These 2 can be a little confusing for learners, but I will make it so simple for you. And when you use them correctly, you will sound incredibly polished and professional. The 2 phrases are due to and because of. Due to. Because of. Both of them are used to give a reason, but there is one very simple rule to remember. Are you ready for the rule? Due to and because of must be followed by a noun. A person, a place, or a thing, just a thing, not a full sentence. Let's make this even simpler. Think of due to and because of like a label maker. You know, that little machine that prints sticky labels. These phrases are designed to stick a label, the reason, onto a thing, a noun. You cannot follow them with a full idea that has a verb. Let's see it in action. Let's talk about the weather again. The bad weather is a thing. It is a noun phrase. So you can say, the flight was delayed because of the bad weather. It works. You stuck the label, the bad weather, on the reason for the delay. But you cannot say, the flight was delayed because of the weather was bad. No, this is not right. Why? The weather was bad is a full sentence. It's a full idea, not just a thing. So what do you do if you have a full sentence? You use our best friend. You use because. The flight was delayed. Because the weather was bad. Simple, right? If it's a thing, use because of. If it's a full idea, use because. Let's practice the traffic. Is that a thing or a full idea? It's a thing. So we can say, I was late because of the traffic. What about the traffic was heavy? That is a full idea. It has a verb, was. So what do we use? That's right, our best friend. I was late because the traffic was heavy. You are a natural at this. So what is the difference between because of and due to? It's mostly about the feeling. Because of is very, very common in everyday speaking. It's friendly and natural. I couldn't come to the party because of a headache. We chose this restaurant because of the good reviews. Due to feels a little more formal. It's very common in professional and official writing. You will see it in news reports, company announcements, and academic papers. For example, the company's success was due to its innovative strategy. The event has been postponed due to unforeseen circumstances. So let's review our why words. Use because as your main go-to connector. It always works. Use since when the reason is obvious. Use because of plus a thing for everyday conversation. Use due to plus a thing for more formal professional situations. Look at how many bridge words you have already learned. You are doing an incredible job. Just breathe. You don't have to memorize all of them right now. Just notice them, feel them. Now let's add some more power to your speaking. Sometimes one reason is not enough. To be very clear, to be persuasive, you need to add more details, more reasons. This is where addition connectors come in. These are the bridge words that help you add more ideas. Think about building a tower with blocks. Your first reason is the base of the tower. It's the foundation. Addition connectors are the other blocks you stack on top. Each block you add makes your tower taller, stronger, more impressive. Let's start with two very simple and common ones, also and plus. Also is a great all-purpose word for adding another point. It's neutral. You can use it in almost any situation. You can put it at the beginning of a sentence to introduce a new idea. For example, I believe we should hire Sarah. She has the right experience. Also, she has excellent communication skills. See? You just added another block to your tower. Your argument for hiring Sarah is now stronger. Now let's talk about plus. Plus is more casual. It's perfect for spoken English with friends. It feels very natural and easy. For instance, let's go to that new cafe. The coffee is supposed to be amazing. Plus, it's right next to the bookstore we wanted to visit. It's friendly. It's simple. It's a perfect way to add another good reason. Now, what if you are in a more formal situation, like a meeting? I have a wonderful phrase for you. It is so clear and structured. The phrase is, another reason is, this is fantastic. Why? Because it sends a clear signal to your listener. It says, get ready. I am adding the next block to my tower. It helps them follow your logic perfectly. They don't get lost. Imagine you are in a meeting. You say your first point. I support this new policy because it will improve work-life balance for our team. That's your foundation. Now add another block. Another reason is that it could help us save money on office utilities. So clear, so organized, so professional. Okay, are you ready for my personal favorite? This one is for adding a powerful final point. It's like putting a little flag at the very top of your tower. It shows this final reason is extra special. The phrase is, on top of that. On top of that. I love this phrase. It implies that the reason you are about to give is even more impressive or important than the ones before. It's a power move. Let's build a full persuasive argument together. Let's build a whole tower. First, your opinion, the foundation. I think moving our office to the downtown location is a brilliant idea. Now, your first reason, your first block. First of all, it's much closer to public transportation, which will make commuting easier for everyone. Good. Now let's add another block with also. Also, the new building has much better facilities, like a gym and a bigger cafeteria. The tower is getting taller. Your argument is getting stronger. Let's add another reason, using our clear signaling phrase. Another reason is that being downtown will put us closer to our key clients. Wow, this is a very strong argument now. But let's add the final, most powerful point. Let's put the flag on top of the tower. On top of that, the prestige of a downtown address could significantly boost our company's brand image. Look at what you just did. You built a multi-layered, highly professional argument. You did not just list facts. You connected them. You told a logical and persuasive story. You built a beautiful, strong tower of ideas. How are you feeling? We have just covered the two most important types of bridge words. Words for explaining why and words for adding more. These words alone will change your English forever. They will dramatically improve your fluency and your confidence. I know it can feel like a lot to remember. Please do not worry. You are doing wonderfully just by listening. Learning is a process. Be kind to yourself. Take a deep breath. You have already learned so much, and we are going to keep going. We are going to add even more amazing tools to your toolkit. Let's move on to two other very important types of connectors. Words that show a result and words that explain a purpose. Getting these right is the key to sounding logical and clear. First, let's talk about result connectors. These words explain the consequence of an action, the effect. I want you to imagine a line of dominoes. You know, those little black rectangles. You line them up. The cause is the first domino you push. And the result is the last domino falling over. Result connectors are the words that transfer the energy from one domino to the next. They connect the push to the fall. The most common result connector is so. Simple, short, and powerful. So. Let's look at an example. Cause, I studied hard. You pushed the first domino. Result. So, I passed the exam. The last domino fell. Put them together. I studied hard. So, I passed the exam. It connects the action to the result perfectly. Let's try another. It was very cold outside. So, I wore a warm coat. The store was closed. So, I went home. Simple. Clear. Logical. Now I want to give you another great phrase. This one is slightly more formal, but so useful. The phrase is, which is why. Which is why. This phrase is fantastic for emphasizing the result of something you just said. It strongly connects the cause and the effect. For example, our team has been working overtime for 2 weeks. Which is why. Everyone is feeling a bit tired. It cleanly connects the cause, working overtime, and the result, feeling tired. It makes the connection impossible to miss. Let's try another one. He is always helping his colleagues and has a positive attitude, which is why he is so respected in the office. See how it highlights the result? It is a wonderful tool to have. Okay, so we have words for results. Now let's talk about purpose. This is different. Purpose connectors are not about the domino effect of what happened. They are about why you did something in the first place. What was your goal? What was your intention? Think of a purpose connector as a GPS for your sentence. It shows your intended destination, your goal. The most common ones are to, in order to, and so that. To is the simplest and most common. I went to the store. To, buy some milk. What was your purpose? What was your destination? To buy some milk. She is studying English. To get a better job. Her purpose is to get a better job. In order to is a more formal version of to. It sounds very professional. You use it in the same way. We're conducting a survey in order to gather customer feedback. The purpose is to gather feedback. He woke up early in order to prepare for the meeting. His purpose was to prepare. Now for the last one. So that. So that also explains a purpose, but it focuses on the desired outcome. It's usually followed by a full idea with a subject and a verb, often with words like can, could, or will. I'm saving money so that I can buy a new car. She spoke slowly so that everyone could understand her. Please send me the report so that I will have time to read it. Now, this is an important moment. I want to clarify the difference between so, a result, and so that, a purpose. Many learners mix these up, but you will not. I will make it super clear for you. Remember the dominoes? That is so. It is a result. It is what happened. The domino fell, so the next one fell. Remember the GPS? That is so that. It is a purpose. It is the plan, the intention. I will push this domino so that the last one will fall. Let's look at an example. Result with so. He gave me his email address, so I was able to contact him. This is what happened. The result was I could contact him. The domino fell. Now the purpose with so that. He gave me his email address so that I could contact him. This was his intention. This was his plan. His purpose for giving me the email was for me to contact him. It was his goal. The difference is small, but it is powerful. Using so that correctly shows you understand the intention behind an action, not just its outcome. In a professional setting, this kind of clear communication is very valuable. For instance, I will send you the report in advance so that you have time to review it before the meeting. This shows you are thinking about the other person. Your purpose is to help them. It is a very thoughtful way to speak. Wow, look at your toolkit now. It is full of amazing bridge words. You have words for cause and reason. You have words for adding more. You have words for results. And you have words for purpose. You have everything you need. Now, let's put it all together. Let's see the magic happen. Let's practice using our simple 3-step secret. Opinion, why, finish. Let's imagine a real-life situation. Scenario A, a casual conversation about a movie. Your friend asks you, what did you think of the new Wicked movie? Before, maybe you felt nervous. Maybe you said something short. It was good. I liked the actors. The story was fun. 3 loose pearls. But not anymore. Now you have your toolkit. You have your 3-step plan. Let's use it. Step 1, your opinion. I thought the new Wicked movie was fantastic. Step 2, why? Use your bridge words. Mainly because the actors really captured the spirit of the original characters. Now let's add another reason. Let's build our tower. On top of that, the visual effects were absolutely stunning, which is why I think it's a must-see in theaters. Look at that. You used because on top of that, and which is why all in one thought. So smooth, so fluent. Step 3, finish. Ask a question. What did you think of it? Can you feel the difference? Your response is now so much more engaging. It is thoughtful. You gave clear reasons, and you used your bridge words to connect them perfectly. You did not just give a review. You started a real conversation. Let's try another one. A more professional situation. Scenario B, a meeting at work about a project deadline. Your manager asks for your opinion on a new timeline. The old you might have said, the deadline is too tight. We can't do it. We need more time. It sounds a little negative, a little like a complaint. But the new you is different. The new you is a confident, professional communicator. You use the 3-step plan. Step 1, state your opinion respectfully. From my point of view, I think we may need to adjust the proposed timeline. It's polite and professional. Step 2, explain why. Use your bridge words. I feel this way since the current deadline doesn't account for potential delays at the testing phase. Now explain the purpose of your suggestion. We need to allocate more time in order to ensure we deliver a high-quality product without asking the team to work overtime. Wow, you used since and in order to. You sound so logical and considerate. You are not just complaining. You are providing a solution. Step 3, finish. Invite collaboration. What are your thoughts on this? Now that is how you communicate with influence and respect. You stated your opinion clearly. You provided logical reasons using your powerful bridge words. And you opened the door for teamwork. This is how you become a leader. This is how you show how smart and professional you truly are. So let's think about where we started. That feeling of your words getting jumbled. That feeling of being stuck. I want you to remember this. The problem is not you. It was never you. It was just a lack of structure, a lack of the right tools. That feeling of being stuck is like being a great chef. You have the best ingredients in the world. Your brilliant ideas, your knowledge, your passion, those are your ingredients. But if you don't have a recipe, it's hard to make a delicious meal. You just have a table full of ingredients. But now you have the recipe. The 3-step plan is your recipe. Opinion, why, finish. And now you have the special tools, your bridge words, the connectors for cause, addition, result, and purpose. You have everything you need to bring your ideas together into a clear, logical, and persuasive message. You can make a beautiful meal of words. Here is my advice. Please do not try to memorize all of these words at once. That would be too much pressure. Instead, I want you to choose just 1 or 2 new words from this episode. Maybe you want to try since, and maybe on top of that, just 2. Make it your mission this week to use them. Listen for them. Try to use them in a conversation, even if you just say it to yourself. Practice building that bridge. Once you are comfortable with those 2, you can come back to this episode. You can listen again and choose 1 or 2 more. Slowly, gently, 1 step at a time. That is how real, lasting learning happens. And now I have a gentle invitation for you. I want you to practice right now. In the comments section, I would love for you to answer this question. Please use at least 2 bridge words that we learned today. The question is, what is one thing you enjoy doing and why? For example, you could write, I really enjoy hiking because it allows me to disconnect from work. Also, I get to explore beautiful natural landscapes. There is no pressure. Just a safe space for you to try. I promise I will read every single comment, and I will send you my love and encouragement. This is your first step to building that speaking confidence you deserve. Thank you. Thank you for spending this time with me. Thank you for trusting me to be your guide. You are capable. You are smart. And your English is getting better every single day. If you found this episode helpful, please consider giving it a like or a 5-star rating. It truly helps the podcast grow and find other learners who need this message of hope. Remember to be patient with yourself. Learning a language is a journey, not a race. Keep going. You are doing an amazing job. Thank you again for listening. I can't wait to be with you again in the next episode. See you next time, my friend.